Hello and welcome to another Doctor Who FA commentary. I'm back looking at the finale of Series N, which is called Climax. So without further ado, we'll get into the episode.
A sequence of numbers.
So we get a big previously from the last 3 episodes, because obviously this is where everything will come to a head and be concluded.
For I feel a storm approaching you. He has entered the trap, sir. Today is the day where I bring down the Doctor. Agent 851, stand forward. Clara, what are you doing? My name is not Clara. My name is Susan Richley.
So she wasn't Clara after all, she was a spy for Renegade Time Lord called the Rogue, which is this chap here. And obviously the last episode ended on a cliffhanger, so you'll see what that is now.
She knows and loves. Well, I'm afraid it's the end of the road for you now, Doctor. Your story is finished. You have expended all of your regenerations. Your last life. Come on then. On my mark. Can't wait. Take aim. Anybody up for a game of chess while we wait? Fire! No.
And Clara has saved him.
Take her away. Dispose of her body. Why? I'm sorry? Why are you going to kill me? What's the point of me being dead? If you remain living, you will object and try to stop our plans. But I'm a Time Lord. How do you know I just won't pop back up with a new face? You are in your final incarnation, Doctor. This is common knowledge. Know your enemy. Yeah?
I like the music I used for this pre-title scene.
This should be interesting. You will die, Doctor.
And we end with a cliffhanger into the titles that was the exact same cliffhanger from the final episode. The last episode, I mean. Ahead of my time again with this one, because it's just his name in the titles, no companion. So, yeah, a year ahead of Heaven Sent. Oh yeah, I changed the titles colour each week as well. So episode 1 was blue, episode 2 was orange, episode 3 was red, and episode 4 was grey. Just to give it a bit of sort of individuality, because I always really liked the Series 7A titles.
Will be mine. Excellent work, sir. Now we can take control of his TARDIS. Not us.
He's lost his accent since episode 1.
You two have had your uses. Goodbye. At last, time is mine.
That's a nice transition, wiping across as he goes into the TARDIS. Like that.
Doctor? How is this possible? You didn't really think I was that stupid, did you? I knew you would want to kill me and take the TARDIS. It's been obvious since Clara regenerated.
And here's the explanation about the clothes.
She was wearing different clothes. Very shoddy job, Rogue. But how could you have anticipated everything? So now what? You knew I'd come here?
Based on this shot, I think I was ahead of myself in terms of the lens flare Series 12 put in place as well.
But not for long, Doctor.
Why did I not reshoot that? Oh my god. This is insane. The flare.
Get a grip. You will be No. Really. Get a grip. There should have been another way.
It's a bit late now. You've sent him out into space.
You have to do what it takes to protect what's precious to you.
Taking the moral high ground after murdering a man. Very Doctor.
I have to do something about this. Come on. You can't be hidden that much. Come on, old girl. I really need you to focus now.
And I've never even thought about this, but
We're gonna go home.
I was way ahead of myself here as well in terms of the show, with the Doctor taking Clara back to Gallifrey after she's died, which was a year before Hellbent aired. So I don't know what the hell kind of hive mind I'm in with Stephen Moffat, but
What news is there of the rogue's activity?
it's a bit odd. A little
He is
bit
now
odd.
deceased. The Doctor disposed of him into the Medusa Cascade. Despite his track record, he does...
Time Lord sounds like he's got a lot of anger built up.
Help me. I know you can. Doctor? What is it? What's wrong? My friend. She was gunned down by the rogue. There's still a faint pulse, but she isn't breathing. So what have you brought her here for? You can bring her back. That is not what we are here for, Doctor. Don't you
Well, give it till Series 9, then we'll talk again, Ruslan.
dare. Don't you even think about daring. Because I have had just about enough today, and after everything I've done for time and space, don't you think I deserve this one little thing? Bring her back! Doctor.
The Doctor's got a lot of anger built up as well. He'd probably get on with that Time Lord.
She would not last long. We are still rebuilding after the Time War. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Clara.
Handwritten
I
gravestone
wish
there.
there was something else I could have done. I'm so sorry.
This shot's held for way too long. He's not doing anything. Cut, for goodness sake.
What now? Hello? No, sorry, what? Who is this?
And obviously this is
That's impossible.
a scene basically ripped from Series 5, let's be honest.
No, of course. I understand. An Indian tribesman loose in the Louvre. On the moon. Don't worry about a thing. I'm on my way.
And the Doctor's off on new adventures. Which there was a prequel to Series 4 in between this episode and The Holiday from Hell, which is episode 1 of Series 4, which basically explained that this whole series had been a result of the defibrillator at the end of the Casualty two-parter, and they'd actually just been out cold in the TARDIS, and this had all been dreamed up by the Doctor, which was a nice way of bringing Clara back for Series 4, who would eventually be killed off in a Casualty episode anyway. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in a Series 4 commentary soon.